Welcome back to the Outer Worlds with the Rude Man, and we decided not to assassinate that scientist, but now we got to go back and talk to the leader of Sublight, and tell her what we did, or what we didn't do.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
You can call him. You guys are linked, aren't you? Right, I'm going to need to come back to Terra because that's where my next quest that I'm working on is at. But I need to go to the Groundbreaker to talk to, I can't think of her name.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
I am free to disembark. Well, let's go get this done. Get back on the ship.
Purple berry fudge, a soft sour candy shell around.
Alrighty, we're way in the back, I believe. No, there's Sublight over there. It's over on the side. Pardon me, coming through.
CNP pancake mix now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it.
Here we go. Talking to the boss. Wonder how upset she's gonna be. She's gonna probably be pissed that I didn't do what she wanted. Going in to see the boss. Hope that's okay. Lilia, that's what it is. Couldn't remember her name.
Is it done?
No.
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species, or are we finished here? You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
You think maybe she's got an itchy trigger finger? I don't want to find out.
I like her, Captain. Let's go before we have to paint this office with her blood.
Are you sure you don't want to talk?
I said, get out.
Alright.
I'm real sorry about your friends, Nyoka. Ain't no one deserves to go like that. Folks just
Well, I guess we're done with this.
Thanks for saying that. You know, after seeing so many people get chomped, trip into sulfur pools, shot by marauders, I always figured we'd die young.
When you need
But
to eat
just because you expect it doesn't make it any easier.
Well, I don't know if I did the right
Chance we
thing.
get,
I
I'm
didn't
buying you a
want to
Spectre bottle.
assassinate
We can
somebody.
proper drown
That
these
just didn't
melons.
seem right.
those nuts.
I didn't get a chance to
For
try Spectre when we went out
aliens,
drinking.
I
Is it
don't
any good?
know.
It is without a doubt the worst, most foul liquid mankind has ever had the misfortune to invent. You'll love it.
God, I hope there wasn't anything more important I was supposed to do with that group. Because I've just burned my bridges.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Good for them. So, that didn't... I don't know if that went well or not. I didn't...
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Alright, thanks. I didn't see any other alternative. I either killed her or I didn't. There was no third option. Alright, let's see. We're doing something for Phineas. I think I'm going to take Sam, and we'll take... Not Parvati. We'll take Sam and Nyoka and see how that works. All right, there's our person over there. Hey, hello. Are you my contact?
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Oh, right. Yeah, Phineas sent me.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
The Phoenix?
Yeah. That's my code name for... you know, our mutual friend.
Okay, what's your code name?
Oh. I'm Golden Eagle.
Oh, do I have one?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
What? Cuckoo? Seriously?
It makes sense if you think about it, because I didn't know who you were, and old Earth cuckoos would routinely trick other birds into feeding them.
What does that mean? Now, no, wait a minute. You get to be called Golden Eagle, but I'm a cuckoo.
That doesn't even make... Fine. Fine.
This cloak and dagger stuff is nonsense, but if everyone else gets a code name, I want one too.
You can be Cassowary.
That's shockingly apt. Cassowaries were a solitary bunch. But once they had a friend, they'd stick with them till the end.
Aggressive little creatures, too. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Okay. We can't find him someplace less protected?
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Great. Can't you get me in?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
B&E, breaking and entering. Well, that's debatable.
Ha ha. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
House of Inebriation? Count me the hell in!
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Okay, well, thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Yeah, well, that's not a problem, because I really didn't hear it from you. How'd you get involved in this, anyway?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
All of them trying to eat you, I'd wager.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
Well, alrighty. When they die off, it's a sign that something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Well, they're probably not very welcome, and there's no room for them, so there you go. But it does seem a little strange.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Well, that seems kind of natural, I guess.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
And?
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign. But that just seemed to worry people. Like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Okay, yeah, it does.
If things are broken here, of all places, then I'm starting to think there ain't a hope left in this colony.
Things have kept on running this long, right? Or so I used to think. The whole episode made me wonder. If they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing?
You mean like
After
toilets
a while,
and stuff?
I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Well, it looks like we got work to do.
Good hunting, Golden Eagle.
Oh, I thought she was Golden Eagle. Now I'm really confused. All right, so it sounds like our best bet to get in is one of his guards is a drinker. Maybe he'll accidentally lose his key. I'm just speculating, but you never know. Is the elevator coming down? There we are. What the heck was that about?
Can you do anything except clean?
Sam's new diet soap capsules pack twice the cleaning power and half the calories. Order a 5,000 caps carton for this unit today.
I'll take that as a no.
Don't even bother. All right, let's see where we have to go. If we go into this inebriation place, are we ever going to get Nyoka back? She might decide to move in.
I only wish they weren't showing.
All right, it's across the, whatever that is, that water thing. I call it the sewer. Looks like a bunch of stuff's floating in it.
Unit's air purity sensors are indicating a lethal level of inebriation emanating from a nearby organic source.
Please, you think this is bad? You ought to get your sensors recalc. You ain't seen me drunk.
Litter collected. Reminder, please dispose of all empty bottles in the appropriate waste receptacle, as outlined by Ordinance P51 of the Board-Certified Sub-Board of Health.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
Well, that doesn't seem quite right. Okay, sorry. This is the minister's house. I didn't want to be here. I need the other place. Where the drinking goes on. Must be this place. Yep, this looks like it. And there's our guy right there. Hey, can I buy you a drink?
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Really? How am I supposed to buy you a beer if I'm 5 feet away? Are you supposed to drink on the job?
Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
Okay. What's so important about guarding the minister, anyway?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah.
So
that means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Huh. Well, congratulations.
Yep. I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks.
How about if I buy you a drink to celebrate your promotion?
That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Well, here you go.
Cheers to me! Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere.
Yeah, you probably should.
Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Sure. I can get you all you want.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow! You've got, like, this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a Manosaur. You got a Manosaur energy. Oh, Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Only 2? You got a ways to go.
Have you always been here? I didn't see you a minute ago.
Here, have another drink.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Well, I'll tell you what, let me see. That's a problem for tomorrow. That doesn't mean that you can't have another drink today.
You know, that's a very good point. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast?
Preparing bodily waste. Collection receptacle.
I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Okay. What happens now?
I just need to sit down.
He's gonna pass out. Oh, he got sick, all right. Is he dead or drunk? Or maybe he's just dead drunk.
Detecting unclean, sulfuric-steeped presence within the immediate vicinity. Again.
Live on Monarch a few years and gets under your skin, in your blood, your breathing, tasting, and everything
He's
you
smelling
Replacement
Nyoka.
of faulty parts. Recommended.
All right, we can get in now. I guess. I don't know how we're supposed to get by the guard, but...
Big mistake.
Oh, what happened? We got 2 keys now. I didn't know that would happen. Well, I should have. I should have known. All right, where do we go? There's bad guys everywhere. What are we supposed to be doing? Do we even know? Minister Clark spends almost all of his time in his estate, which is under heavy guard. He may be hard to reach, but he's apparently been hoarding the colony's reserve of dimethyl sulfoxide, whatever the hell that is. Okay, well, it's not giving me any kind of help here as to where he's at.
Get tired of patrolling? Just go right.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I went out. I didn't mean to go out. Although my disguise is wearing off. Alright, we're going to go back in. He's probably upstairs. I think there's an upstairs. We need to get going or our disguise is going to wear off. Okay, he's not in here. Let's try upstairs. Is there a... Oh, there is a green arrow thing.
How did you get in here?
Oh, I just kind of walked in.
You! You just slaughtered those guards, and for what? To speak with me? What could possibly be so urgent?
And how did you know I did that?
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Oh, you think that's what this is about? What are you talking about anyway? Yeah, cut the crap. I'm here for the whatever that is.
Drugs, of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
Well, that sounds like somebody wrote that for you. I have records.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Okay, I'm getting confused. You mean that the chairman has locked you up?
You are a quick study, indeed. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves it. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Alright, it's getting too deep in here for me. What the heck do I do now? No, why would he go through that much trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right.
Well, I'm here to help.
Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This colony's problems have always seemed to trickle down from the top. If we're set on fixing Halcyon, that's as good a place as any to start.
Exactly. And fix it we must.
If it's dirty, it's a job for Sam.
It's filthy indeed, my mechanical friend. Rife with the worst sort of corruption. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Oh, God. Can you tell me how to get there?
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Haven't we been down there before? Once I get there, what then?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
What used to be your office?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater? The man has too much money and too little sense.
All right, well, I guess, how'd you manage to hang on to your access card?
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
All right, do I want to even know?
I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here.
Oh.
There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles.
All right, well, thanks for your help, I guess.
Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
Okay. What's on the cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
God, that's a lot of information. How long will it take?
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years.
Oh my God.
Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat.
Okay. Well, it's something anyway.
And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District.
Well, I guess we found out more information than we had. Yeah, the buck always stops a little bit higher. Or lower in this case. I didn't mean to kill those guys, but I didn't know how to get in there without it. I mean, I just didn't think. Maybe I was supposed to go... Oh, I was supposed to go in the back way. Oh well, it's done now. So, he said it was at the other end of the street, but we need to get prepared for this. So I will enter in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.